What's up, guys? I'm Turtle. I'm a artist, producer, engineer.
What phase? What phase are you in? What phase were you in when you started making music? Actually,
What phase? What phase was I in?
what inspired you? What phase were you in when?
I
Damn,
think-
this shit realized like I gotta get on it.
I was like 15, and like I was my parents like had just gotten divorced like recently, and that was like I just found out like about music, and like I was just like I was like growing up, and I was becoming a teenager, and like finally like starting to like to think for myself, and like I like hearing music and like feeling these emotions, and like it just it got my interest, and then it was just something to like put my energy into, and like I had like a bunch of like things going on. It was just something I could like lay down, and like
Yeah, something you could spend your
that's
time
like
with.
that was like the first phase that like and I feel like the first phase was curiosity and like emotions trying to come out.
The first phase, yeah. I feel that. The same situation happened to me. My parents divorced when I was around like 15.
Mm-hmm.
I started making music too.
Alright.
It's just an outlet.
Yeah.
Get words out. Get whatever's inside, bring it outside.
Yes,
I feel
sir.
like that's what makes great artists. And knowing that, how have you kept that going throughout your music? Like, what do you bring into the music?
What I feel like I always bring like my honesty, like bro, like the lyrics that I'm writing, like the lyrics that I write, it's like I really know what I'm talking about, because it's like every bar is like what I am going through in life, and I feel like it's like if I am like during a certain phase in life, then it's like I'm talking about like that specific phase and like what I'm going through and stuff, and it's like yeah.
Can you give a quote or one of your songs that you feel like you poured the most out, or something that was like, dang, I know I went crazy on this because this was like I'm really spitting it how it is?
Yeah, I think the last song, or like the last song on my album, there's one that's called "Message to the Universe." I feel like that one, dude, I was like, if you, that one was slept on too, because it was like at the bottom of the album, like nobody like listened all the way through, but like that song's like, dude, I poured my heart out on that song, and I feel like that one was like, it represents who I was at that time like the most. And like obviously, you know, like you grow and change like and everything, but like I think that song was like,
what would you say the complete message was for that song, to the universe?
I think it was like, if I like it was like a complete like full circle of like that time in my life. It was like talking about every subject of everything that I was going through like over like the past couple months, like
Okay,
that I
I
was
see what
going.
you're
It was like talking about everything from like relationships to like my music to like my grandma to like moving, like everything. Like it was just spitting out like my truth,
just flowing, just in the stew, just letting that shit go. Yeah, I could appreciate that when artists actually share stuff, because some people just want to make songs,
and you know that like when you hear a song that doesn't have like no emotional like resonance, like you know, like you hear it automatically, like you feel it, and it's like when someone is saying like stuff that like they mean, you feel that too, and it's like you can feel the fakeness.
Yeah, it's like if you're gonna come up as an artist, especially music artist, what you're putting out is what the fans are gonna want to be like. If I'm a fan and I feel this way, and I'm not hearing an artist talk about that, I'm not gonna really want to care to listen. Like, shoot, I could care less.
Yeah.
How would you describe your genre of music? Because I'm checking out your Instagram page, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, okay, you're definitely creative. You definitely are in your own lane. But from the outside perspective, I'm like, how do I define your lane?
All right, yeah. I feel like the best way to describe it, I grew up like heavy on hip hop. Like I was like listening like to all kinds of rap, and like I was like it. I feel like everything it all stems from hip hop, but it was like I was also listening to like other stuff, and like when the whole like dream pop or like things like Mac DeMarco and stuff like that, like I was listening to that stuff too. So like when I was making like my music, I was like using like guitars, but like putting like these like crazy ass like trap drums over it, and like when I was rapping, it was like the topics what I was talking about wasn't like what rappers were talking about, because that's what wasn't what I was living.
It's more like your topic base would be indie or dream pop.
Yeah,
but then like the beat.
But the beats was like a mix of both. But like it was like, dude, like it's like it's genreless music. It's like it really is just music, and like it like my discography is like that's something that like, you know, I take pride in. Is like bro, like nothing sounds the same, and it's. But I think it all like stems from like a form of hip hop, but it's just like, oh, like it has like acoustic drums and like guitars in it, but I'm still like rapping over it and like.
Yeah, that's the thing. People try to generalize hip hop and they try to make that shit like one lane. Like, oh, you gotta be rapping over this, talking about this.
Yeah.
But it's like hip hop is just an expression of what's internal on a with a higher rate, you know, BPM or whatever. Not B, I don't know, BPM.
Yeah, like the tempo of it is
Yeah,
like faster.
tempo is faster.
Tempo,
That's
yeah.
all it really is.
Mm.
So what rappers inspire you, and then I guess you can say what indie artists or what
Yeah.
dream pop artists inspire you.
I like Kid Cudi was was like something that like really inspired me, like the way that he gave his emotion to out and stuff like that. But
Yeah. Gotta let the plane
yeah,
fly.
we'll
over.
let the plane fly over.
Yeah.
But yeah, most definitely Kid Cudi, Big Baby Gucci, he's a rapper too, like that fool, and shit, Roy Blair, he's like one of those like softer type of artists, but like yeah.
I feel that it's really it's crazy the contrast you can get. You can get like a hella drill beat, and then you can get like a very like chill, mellow, but
Yeah.
still.
And it's because like bro, we grew up with like the internet, like so much music was at our access and like available to us. So like of course like the influences aren't from like like we're pulling influences from everywhere. It's like millennials, like it's like we see everything. So like of course like the music sounds like everything.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Like what we create is literally what we take in. So now that you're out in San Diego, what are you seeing out here that you're taking in? Like what are you getting your creations from? Because for me, like out here in SD, I love it because you see all different kind of people.
Yeah.
And then it's like it's still California. You're still by the beach. You still got food. And then on top of that, everyone out here is creating some dope shit.
I think like so I grew up like in like a really small town, and it was like it was like I loved living there. Like all my family was like grew up there, but like once I like I came out here, it was like damn, like this is a world, like this is like what like life's like this, like what I thought was life, because I was only seeing it through like this certain scope. So when I came out here, it like I saw like people living and people working and
people
like,
do whatever they want.
Exactly, like
that's the difference.
Yeah, and it's like there's another plane. There's even plane. There's San Diego. Like we don't have plane. Like
yeah.
People like there's a plane from Alaska coming over. Like there's like hella people here. And like who knows?
Yeah.
Like, but like
it's true.
Nature too. Like it's so green and so beautiful out here. Like anywhere that you go in SD, like you're gonna see some like mountains or palm trees and stuff like that. And like doing that, like being outside for like your mind is like really important to me too.
Yeah.
Like, the nature aspect.
I think for me, like when I'm interviewing these artists, and like this is very early in it, but when I see the appreciation for certain things, I want to interview those people because I literally appreciate the same things. And a lot of like thing about hip hop is not spiritual, and there's nothing around nature.
Bro, hip hop is getting boring, bro. Like hip hop is straight up like there's nothing been like cool and exciting that's like been coming out of hip hop like for a minute. And like you said, like it lacks like the soul, it lacks like the spirituality and like that thing. And like that's like the whole thing that I'm trying to put into the aspect, because like I can't talk about like other rap stuff, because
that's the thing. That's the thing. Rap is not about killing and shooting and robbing and selling dope and making money. Making money is the only thing that I'm like, that shit should be what rap's about, because that's what it's about, coming out of the struggle, making money. And a lot of artists don't do that. They want to talk about bullshit, and then they don't actually have nothing to offer. And when artists want to offer stuff, then it's like, okay, maybe we should be listening to this person rather than the dude who just doing everything else everyone else doing.
That shit lame.
All right, if you could project where you would be, or if you can manifest where you would be, if you could say right now I'm gonna be here, without saying anything like I hope, I wish, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, dude, manifest it. We say those things with confidence and fully.
So where would you want to be, or where are you gonna be once your music gets recognized, once it's easy for you to do what you want to do?
I feel like dude, like I really want the resources to help and like do things like for like I want, obviously like I want to be able to like be financially like profit from the music, so that's like how I make my living, of course. But like I want like these resources and like money and stuff like that, so I could like put back and give like into like community. My bad, like, can you ask the question again?
Like how would you manifest, bro? Where do you want to be?
I want to be like my music to be heard by like thousands and millions of souls. I want to like deeply connect with like all these people that are out here that like feel the same way, and I feel like so many there's like so many like old systems and old ways of like doing things, and I think like I really want to manifest like getting rid of those and like bringing in like that's why I feel like the most thing like that I'm manifesting is like bringing a new energy to everyone and bringing like and like doing it like everyone, getting everyone involved to like like things shouldn't be this way, things are fucked up, like things are like
people are okay with being like with having their whole shit whitewashed, like it's not actually what's going on. They're okay with not knowing what's going on.
I think I want to manifest to like help open people's eyes to things and like see things, to like see the truth and like see that. But like I think in order to do that, like I have to manifest like my own platform, my own like
right. You gotta take care of yourself.
I gotta take care of other
people.
I gotta take care of myself and be on that higher level, so then it could like flip around and help those people. So like I just want to manifest like all blessings and like being on that high level, so like that age is like a more accessible.
Yeah, I hear that, bro. I appreciate that too, because you know some people just want to get it and then leave.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. No, that's like, bro, there's millions like people who have millions. I could sit here and be like, oh yeah, like I want to be a millionaire, I want to be this, but it's like people be getting that shit and then don't be doing nothing with it, and that's like a waste. Like that's what
you know, that's another thing, like we're saying people are just okay. When you chase the bag, you chase the bread, it's cool and all, but it's like, whose bread is that, right? And does that bread actually determine anything, or is that just them making?
That's what you do.
Yeah, and it's like gates. If you don't have this much money, you can't do that. If you don't have this, you can't do that.
There's like thresholds on what you could do.
Yeah, exactly. So people are like, I want millions, because that's just them wanting freedom. Like they just want to be able to do whatever they want. That's not a big deal. But when you have money in the way of it, it's like it is, because dang, it ain't easy, bro.
Yeah, like you literally have to be like, you gotta be right before you get the money. Like you can't get the money then get right. Like
it's not happening.
Another plane. Safe travels.
And you know what? That's the beauty of doing it outside. If you're doing a podcast outside, it just comes with it.
Roll with it.
Yeah.
We ain't tripping.
Let's see. I watched the music video. The one where you're getting chased around.
Yeah.
So can you explain that? Because to me, I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, what's the plot of this?
My brother, like my blood brother, like he's 19. He's John. Like,
are you guys twins?
No.
You just okay, baby.
Yeah, but that's like that's my older brother. But he like he's super into film, like just as much like I'm into like music and stuff like that. So he was like, he directs everything, he films everything. But like, bro, it was like we like made all the music videos with like zero budget. Like we were just trying to be creative and like create stories and like so the whole thing was like the guy that was chasing me, the guy with the horns. It was like he was like chasing after my soul. It's like I saw that at the end. Yeah, so he was like running and trying to like take my soul, and like that's what it was, just like running around and, like trying to create like a story and like a world around the music with like just doing
creative.
It.
Like, we got a camera.
Yeah, just like with literally like zero to no money, like just trying to do it.
Yeah, I appreciate that, because even like some people, when they do get a video, it's not that they're wrong, it's not bad for doing it, but they want to do simple. They don't want to like be creative and like put themselves out there. Because for you to make a video like that, it's kind of like you're not really allowing yourself to stick to a lane, because people, if someone sees that video, they're not going to want to fuck with you, or they're not going to want to, make a collab, because it's like, oh, that's not their lane. Especially in the rap game, like you got to be like hella precise.
Yeah, we were just being us. Like that's like we were just like doing that. And
that's good. That's good that y'all doing that. And speaking of like doing your own thing, where does your name Turtle actually come from?
Dude, I still don't know. It was like my grandma and like my dad, and like when I was younger, like they call me Turtle like since I was a baby. Like it's been my nickname like amongst like my family, like my friends, and like I gotta ask like my parents like why exactly, but like dude,
that's
like,
dope, bro. You just out here living.
But I've been Turtle. Like I don't know. I was born
that's what's
Turtle.
up, bro. Any, not necessarily questions, but anything you would want to bring up on a platform to people? Like, what is something you was like, dang, I don't know why people don't talk about this, or I don't know why.
You guys need to get off like the like technology. I probably sound like an old man, but like technology's ruined your guys' brains. Like motherfuckers need to like get off TikTok, get off Netflix, and like go outside and like be like focus, instead of focusing like your energy into things that don't really benefit you. and things that aren't like good for you, like you should turn around and like put that energy on yourself and like really invest into yourself, invest to the people that you love, and like being around like, and like I feel like since the mass majority is like just like doing that, when you're doing the opposite, of course you're gonna be looked at weird, and like I don't care. It's like, bro, like
Yeah, people
you-
are like, dang, why do you appreciate
Yeah.
why do you appreciate the earth?
like, yeah,
Like,
you,
why are you appreciating grass?
yeah, it's like, no, like
what?
yeah, and like those people are the people that don't go outside and don't be appreciating those things, and that's why they're thinking that way, because they're not.
Yeah.
And, like, but
That's
yeah.
true. And it sucks. I noticed that too, bro. Like, all the tech is nice to have tech, but it's like that's something it carries a large weight.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like right now, just to give people an idea of what's going on around us.
Mm.
So we got two guys throwing football. They're throwing a football together.
Pigskin.
We got a family on a picnic.
And that's beautiful. Yeah, you know,
Mhm.
throwing pigskin, like throwing the football, having a picnic,
Yeah.
having things like.
We got
like,
a dude. Who's he doing? Karate.
Yeah, he's practicing with like a ninja sword and everything like that earlier.
Yeah.
And, like,
That's
bro,
just that's
that's
freaking
good for
yoga
you.
right there.
That's good for you. Like you should be doing things like that. Like that's how.
Mhm.
Like before phones, that's what motherfuckers were doing. Like they were going outside
Yeah,
doing things
and
like
that's-
that.
That man's hella present. He's
Yeah.
hella mindful.
And I bet you he's happy, and he's like gonna go home. And he's gonna be happy,
Yeah, bro. He has a fan out. Like that's so sick. When do you see that?
and he's just doing his thing. He's doing what he wants to do. I mean, I don't I don't know the guy, but it seems like he's doing what he wants to do fully.
Yeah,
That's important.
he's like tapping into another energy. Because
Exactly.
if you was just tapping into what's around you, like he would be on his phone. Like he would be in an office or some shit. But like, that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
But that's something I guess like I would bring up, like, you know, take
Mhm.
the time to like really tap in with your brain and love yourself. Like don't
Mm-hmm.
spend your energy with yourself and invest it into yourself, not into these external things.
Yeah. Okay. Now that we're saying that, what are some external things or things that you invest your energy into that you could say, hey, maybe I could be doing this less, or maybe I need to be more mindful. Maybe I should be off this. You can wait till after.
Yeah, I
this.
will. That's a fun. I think like the first one would be like bad and negative people. Like if you got people around you that aren't like on the same level as you are, like you should like want to help them out and like, you know, have love for them and care for them. But like if they're like having negative people, like, you know, you are what you surround yourself with. So it's like if you're surrounding yourself with like these bad like toxic people, like that's the first thing, like the people around you.
Mhm.
And like you said, like the phone, like technology and things like that. And like I don't know, like when you do decisions, like you kind of, even if you're aware and conscious, like you know what's good and what's bad for you, kind of like, you know, like
Mhm.
what you're not supposed to be doing. Is like you ignore that voice inside you, but it's just like
Mhm.
listening to that voice
it's
and
literally
stuff.
like fighting demons.
Yeah, literally, it's like you fight
Some dudes can't fight them. Some
Yeah.
people can't fight them, and it's like
and
you can't
it-
expect them to.
yeah, and it's hard to, like, it really is hard to fight those demons, and like you're presented with like these negative things that the world surrounds you with. It's not our fault because we're born into like the media and like everything like that and all this other bullshit. But it's
Mhm.
like, you know, you can't.
I feel like if you're
Mm.
gonna have demons, if you're gonna have any like trouble internally, that's what the music and that's what the art is for.
To bring
To
that
express
out.
that, put that stuff onto the paper. You don't gotta act on it. If anything, get it out of your system,
Mm.
but that doesn't mean act.
Yeah, and like even things like exercising, like get that out of you, like going for a walk or going on a bike ride, or like, you know, like putting that energy somewhere else.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that like the world is made up of individual worlds. Because everyone else is going through their own thing. Like we all going
Perspective.
through our own phase, right? And then it's like we get out here and start judging each other for a world that we don't even understand.
Yeah.
It's wild, but I feel like when people take that step back, enjoy nature.
Dude,
They
yeah,
were like,
and
"Dang."
the more that you love yourself and the more that you do take the step back, like the less you're gonna judge people. Like you're not gonna be as judgmental and you're not gonna care because like
Right? Yeah.
you're with you. Like
Yeah. I feel like, especially in the rap game, there's a lot of judgment. There's a lot of judgment in the rap game, unfortunately. But it's just part of it. Like there's
Mhm.
competition, there's egos colliding.
mm,
Rap is a lot about ego. That's why I feel like it's hard to be a rapper. Because I used to make music too. I used to rap, but it's too much of an ego for me to actually get into it, because you got to be talking about yourself, and you got to be putting so much energy into yourself that you can't appreciate other things because you're the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I always ran into the corner of rap. But I do appreciate when rappers can talk their shit and can like rep themselves and can put on for their own team and stuff, because it's like that's confidence.
I think there's definitely like a line between like the confidence and like understanding like what you're doing on purpose and just being like flat out like boasting and other shit like that.
Yeah. That's true.
No, like I see what you mean though. Like I got you. But anything, I just want you to know like there's a platform for you to speak about anything that you want. Like I don't like I'm not gonna judge or care about none.
I'm just trying to think, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Besides music, what has been like other journeys or other climbs you've had to climb, and where have you like learned something new about yourself besides in music? Because I know you learned it about yourself as an artist.
Yeah.
But then it's like, what else are you like realizing?
I think realizing like I have like being there for like my family more. Like I really like, and that's actually like a problem for me, like being so focused and being so tuned into the music that like other avenues of my life like lack.
That's the
like
worst.
yeah,
that's
that's like the like worst feeling, because like I'm doing something that I care about, but like damn, like I haven't been like home for my little brother, like I like in like, because I just been out like doing things and things like that. But I feel like giving more time and energy and love to the people around me.
Yeah.
And I
mean,
feel like
it's a hard thing to do, to live for yourself and to live for others. You know, it's like it feels impossible sometimes.
But I feel like that was definitely like an obstacle, like giving the people like who love me like the time that they really do deserve, and like the energy that they deserve from me, and like giving them back how much they love me. Yeah,
and especially once you start like considering the fact that even if you're with someone and you're on social media, or if you're with them but you're not actually with them, it really makes a difference too. So you could be with somebody and be like, dang, what?
But you're not present.
Yeah, like what the heck even just happened?
And that was a huge thing. Like really, like okay, like being present. And it was like I was like being present with the people, and like being like having to like that and that. I don't know. I'm really like I'm big on like a bunch of like self-improvement things, and like meditating, journaling, and like exercising, like taking like those times for myself. And I feel like that's always a hurdle, like being consistent with like behaviors that might not, or actions that might not always be the funnest, but like are ultimately like the best for me. So
it's like working out or boxing. It's like ain't nobody wanna get punched, ain't nobody wanna be tired, nobody wanna do any of that stuff that will actually put them through something that can help them grow. They don't want to do it, and then they don't really realize it, but at the end of the day they're losing out on so much of who they could be.
There's a lizard right there.
Where at?
There's a big old lizard.
That's what's up.
Shout out my reptiles.
Yeah. Hey, isn't it crazy when animals like approach you, or when animals just like come into your presence?
Dude,
open to you?
I have a story. So there's one time I walked outside, and I was there on the floor. There's a hummingbird, like it was hurt. Like there was like gum or like string like wrapped in the things. So, like I picked it up, and it was like squirming. And I talked to it. I was like, yo, like relax, bro. Like I'm not gonna hurt you. Like I'm trying to help you. And it stopped. It stopped like going all crazy, and like it almost like trusted me. So I took it inside. Like I tried giving it water, and like I undid this, but it was like holding like this beautiful hummingbird in my hand, and like I never seen like.
That's crazy.
It was like it wasn't even one color. Like it was fluorescent, and I was like examining it and like everything like that. But I got like the gum out of the thing, and and I threw it off the balcony.
Where would that bird be without you? You know what I'm saying?
Like
That's dope.
That's a story to tell.
Yeah, I feel like animals. We think like they don't understand us and listen us, but that bird knew what the hell you was talking about. That bird was like, shoot, let me chill out.
Yeah, dude, bird like animals pick up like they pick up on people's vibrations more than they read people.
Yeah, like dogs, bro. Like my dog at home. It's crazy how we're so dense, you know, when it comes to understanding each other. Yeah. But animals could be like, oh, you ain't feeling good. I could tell. I could smell it, bro. Animals are crazy as hell, because an animal can smell when you're scared, it can smell when you're sad, But for us, we could be around somebody and not even know.
Not know what's going on
That's
in
how
them.
that's how like bad we are when it's tapping into our senses. Because I'm pretty sure we could be able to sense each other, but with everything else in front of us, all these distractions, you would never be able to just.
Yeah.
You would never be able to
But
do it.
no, those they know, like they feel.
I had I was screen printing. I had a black butterfly land on my screen and land on my hand. I was like, dang, bro.
It was nature.
I don't even know what this mean right now, but it's crazy
It means
because
something.
like out of all the places it could land, it just landed, just chilling.
Mm.
And it left, it came back, and landed again.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, the butterfly just want to enjoy the energy.
So yeah, and I was like, if you were like fucked up or like not a good person, like it probably wouldn't have landed on you. But like,
Yeah,
they
go to where they feel safe, bro.
Exactly.
That's the number one thing. They know they're freaking. They know they can die. Like birds be in the sky for a reason because they know we gonna eat them if they come down here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so when they do come around, you say they're safe. Like they feel safe. They pick up on that.
All that, bro. Hey, hopefully you run into some turtles.
I hope so, bro.
Yeah.
Look, he's right there.
That's what's up. There's two? Dang.
They're having fun.
I'm about to put that on the shirt, like two like lizards like chasing each other.
Running around.
That'd be sick as hell.
Mm.
Yeah, bro, like any last things you want to say, especially about your art, bro, because you're here for a reason. You're here to spread awareness to your music and you as a brand and you know, sharing your phases, but what do you want the people to know? What do you want to come?
I feel like I'm on, like, I really, like, I feel like I'm on the people's side. Like, I'm for the betterment of, like I want to be for the betterment of humanity. It's like, if I'm going to be putting out this music and doing these things, it's like really sharing a positive message. Like, really, like, I feel like that's, like, I always try pushing, like, a really positive message with my music. But, dude, like, I'm out here in San Diego doing my music, doing my thing, and, like, rap's boring now. Like, rap's boring.
So
there hasn't been nothing fun and nothing cool, bro. Like, yeah, we're coming in. Like, I'm coming in like hot, ready to change shit. Like I have no, like, it's just so fresh and original and it's itself, and it's like its own thing that, like, it's like I refuse for it to not be, like, heard. And yeah, like, if you don't fuck with me now, like, you will later, or you just keep hating. Yeah. So, like, either you got three choices.
And then, so you got any projects or anything you want to let people know about, or anything you got going on?
I think just for the rest of the year, I'm just gonna be dropping, like, hella singles while, like, I'm just working, like, on another album. But, like, expect like more singles, more music videos, and, like, a bunch of shows popping off here in SD.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
I think we can end it there. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, like, really doing this.
Yeah, of course, homie.
Letting this shit go. Just talking. Really just talking. That's all it is, bro. We just vibing out. Like, at the end of the day, regardless of the numbers or anything, it's like, got the message out. We spreading that awareness.
Beautiful
of what's
conversation.
Going on. Yeah, exactly. And
it's this phase.
Yeah, this phase. Like, right now. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it can be. And we're over here actually at Golden Hill Park. We're gonna be doing an event here. Hopefully, we get some money. We'll get some money. We'll do an event. We're gonna invite all the artists we know out here, all the SD artists, music artists, painters.
And that's another thing. All the SD, like, community, like, you guys start popping out to, like, other people's shows and other things. Like, let's help each other grow. Like, we don't gotta do this shit alone. Like, just don't come being a weirdo.
Yeah, that's the thing. We can keep going, but that's the thing. People see collaboration and they see competition. Both of them are trying to get to the top of the mountain. It would be easier to spend less energy getting there if you was doing it with other people. Yeah. But they don't really see it like that because they think everything is about me, your ego, money, all that. It's like, let's grow. Let's get to where we got to go. Yeah. That's all we got to do.
For the greater purpose of the message. Like,
greater purpose. Yeah, I like that. I like that, bro. I feel like we could call it there. Thank you for coming on the show, Turtle. Bro. Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, no worries.
Good looking out. Nice meeting you, too.
Nice meeting you, too, yeah.